How's it digging, my shovels? This is Spade here, and today I got a Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle under your style here for you guys. And I got a different team though, because as you may know, Tornadus dropped a while ago. And because Tornadus dropped down, I really wanted to make a rain team, and so I did with the help of its Firefly. And he gave me a few suggestions for the team, and this is how it looks like at the moment. To be honest, it doesn't have the best overall synergy, and the problem with the wall core especially is that they obviously carry Damp Rock, but they definitely miss the leftovers recovery. And my walls here are Rotom Cuts and Bronzong, and then Blastoise. Blastoise I kind of want to have as a spinner, and then Bronzong as a stealth rocker, and Rotom seemed to be a really nice guy. Obviously didn't want to go with Rotom Heat because rain team. But then I of course have the Tornadus rock you like a hurricane. Choice specs, of course. Not really sure how much I really like it. I might change that into Life Orb, but you guys know me and Specs Tornadus. I really like that thing, so I was like, Specs Hurricane it is with Tornadus. And then I got a Life Orb, a special sweeping Kingdra and Modest Nature. And then to kind of round off the team, I got Bisharp. That was suggested by its Firefly, and because it kind of deals with Mew to an extent, and the team otherwise doesn't have a physical sweeper, so now it has, and it's Bisharp. But anyways, this battle kind of showcases how the team basically works, and the idea of it is just blow holes into the opponent's team with Specs Tornadus, and then clean up everything else with Kingdra. That's the basic idea that I had with this team. But anyways, my opponent is Jory from Smoke and Battle Finder, and I decided to lead with my Rotom, and he leads with the Raikou, which is definitely a scary Pokemon. I just wanted to hit it really hard with Leaf Storm, but I miss. But the Hex does kind of turn over later on, so it wasn't that bad. But at the beginning, it was really horrible, because Raikou can hit my whole team pretty hard with T-Balls. But anyways, going to Bronzong, take Hidden Power Ice, and then I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rocks as in comes the Claydol. And then I'm just gonna set up my Rain after that, because, you know, that's what the Bronzong is here to do. Set up Rocks and then Rain. And now I'm just gonna switch out as he switches out also, and he goes into his Milotic, which is definitely a big problem to this team. And my main idea, basically, going into this match, I really need to hit this Milotic hard. But then again, I can do that with my Tornadus, but I just need to find the opportunity to do so, because otherwise Kingdra can't sweep as long as Milotic is around. Because Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor, well, Draco is only gonna do about 40%, 50%, somewhere around that. Well, it kind of depends on what kind of set he's running. But anyways, Blastoise is able to Rapid Spin away Rocks, and he's gonna drag out Bisharp with the the Dragon Tail, which is definitely a bad thing, because Bisharp can't do anything to a Milotic. And then I'm just gonna switch into my Rotom Cuts, and the nice thing is that I can force him to switch out with my Dual Stab, and I decided to go for the Volt Switch, because I figured he would want to go into his Arcanine, because he could go into his Claydol, but then again I could just kill him off with the Leaf Storm on the next turn. So I do get some switch momentum going on here with the Volt Switch. That's what you have that move for. And then I'm just gonna go into my Tornadus, because it's a free kill essentially. But the unfortunate thing is that he's gonna be able to go for the Extreme Speed. I think it was also Life Orb, so it does like about half. And now he goes into his Heracross. I don't want to lose my Tornadus quite yet, so I go into my Bronzong, kind of hoping to take a hit better than I do. This team, I do admit, that has a bit of a problem against Heracross, and this Bronzong is a bit more specially defensive. Maybe I should make it into a more of a physically defensive, but it doesn't take a hit at all. And then I just go into my Blastoise, kind of hoping to take a hit better, but it still does like about half, especially with the Stealth Rock damage from earlier. And now it looks kinda iffy if I can live a hit, and even worse, the Rain wears out. But he doesn't want to take his chances, he does want to save his Heracross for later, so he plays it safe and goes into his Milotic again as I set up my rain once again. I did have a backup plan, like I could have used Prankster Rain Dance with my Tornadus, even though it's specs I do have it because I only spam Hurricane, so I don't really care about the rest of the moves, to be honest. But, anyways, in comes Milotic. He drags me out with the Dragon Tail and actually roars me, or Dragon Tails me into my Tornadus, which is exactly what I wanted. I couldn't have asked for anything better, because I can now hit him with the Hurricane, and now he's basically in that range where Kingdra can revenge kill him, and he does actually get confused and he does hit himself. But basically at this point, all I really wanted was my Tornadus to die as soon as possible, so that I can have more turns for my Kingdra to sweep in the rain. But yeah, he does hit himself in the confusion, which is in a way kind of unfortunate, and then I just go for the Hurricane again. He goes into his Raikou, but remember kids, one does not simply switch into a Hurricane. We have learned that from the OU tier 2. But the Raikou gets confused as well, and he does hit himself again, so I do get the kill on him. But then again, had I hit the Leaf Storm earlier, this thing would already be dead. And again, I just wanted to save switch into my Kingdra, but I never really got it, so Tornadus was actually able to do some work. Plus, I am able to live the freaking close combat from the Heracross and go for the Hurricane once again. Somebody calc how much Specs Hurricane from timid Tornadus does to a -1 Heracross that is 4 times weak to flying. That did a lot. That was an overkill. But anyways, he's gonna send out his freaking Sableye now. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw that I actually lived. But Tornadus, while its defense stat isn't the greatest, it's not really the worst either. So with the resistance, I was able to live the hit. But anyways, again, I could have gone into Kingdra and destroyed him. But, you know, whatever. It works like this too. But the Sableye is actually able to live 1 Hurricane. But now I can finally bring out my Kingdra. He's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp again. He was able to take out my Tornadus with that, because that was the only way that he could take me out with the priority Willow. But I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Pulse, take him out. The rain does stop now, but at this point my Kingdra can still outspeed everything that he has left, being his Milotic and the Claydol. So I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Pulse, and from this range I can easily take out the Milotic, and then his last Pokemon is the freaking Claydol, and I can easily take that thing out with the Hydro Pump, but he actually does choose to just leave here, so that will be the game. So thank you for watching so much. Hope you guys enjoyed this bit of a new team. If you have suggestions for this team, feel free to leave a comment below. What I really like about this team is the core of offensive core of Tornadus and Kingdra, but then the other guys are kind of something that I could change, being Blastoise and Bronzong and Rotom Cuts and maybe even the Bisharp, because they don't have the best synergy. So I might change some things around with those pokes. But indeed, if you do have some suggestions, you are free to leave them in the comment section below. I don't know if I'm gonna work on this team more. Maybe, maybe not. But anyways, that will be all for this match. And I got the super special awesome thingy coming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And otherwise, this will be all for today. So thank you for watching. Until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace.